first, the hamstring stretch. So all you'll do is stand facing the barrel and bring one leg up onto the barrel. I usually like to stand right up close to the ladder and then rest the leg on the barrel, the foot on the barrel. Try to bring both of your buttocks back against the barrel, against the ladder. And I'm aware that the lifted leg might not touch completely, but the sacrum, right, the bony part right between the buttocks, that's gonna touch. Reach the heel of the top leg forward as you pull your toes back. That way you get a good stretch in the calf muscle as well. And most of us have the tendency we want to kind of round forward like that. Now, this does not make the stretch more intense. It just rounds my spine and I have like sort of poor posture. So I prefer it to have the upper body nice and upright because now I'm also working on my posture. And a nice way to reinforce that even more is to reach around the ladder to the back and pull yourself back. So pull your ribs back with the help of the arms. Okay? If that works well without the arms, go for it. But a lot of us need that reminder here to keep the chest wide. Okay? I usually ask clients if they feel any tension in the standing leg hip down here. Because if the hamstrings are too tight, then they're going to pull the pelvis into that posterior tilt and the bottom leg will be bent. And then there might be this tension here in the hip flexor area. If that's the case, what I'll do is grab either a moon box and stand on the box. Okay, so this is much easier. And most people will still have a good stretch, even in this position. If the moon box is just a little bit too much because it's quite high, you can also grab a yoga block. Those are a little bit lower, and the yoga blocks also come in different heights. So this is, I believe, 3 inches. You might get one that's, or no, this is 4 inches, and there might be one that's only 3 inches high. Okay, same exact thing. Obviously, you would repeat the stretch. Let me get rid of that block again. You would also do that stretch, obviously, on the other side. Again, this buttock might not completely touch, but I'm trying to pull back. Now, if I really pull the left buttock, in my case, back, my torso or my pelvis might twist a tiny little bit in the direction of the top leg, and that actually gives me an even better stretch. So that's a nice variation to add a little bit of a twist in the spine. And then for people who are really, really flexible, dancers and so on and so forth, you could really try to lean forward with a straight back. So again, instead of rounding the spine, rounding the upper back, I want you to keep your spine straight. Stick your butt out basically. And then the tiniest little tilt in the pelvis, so towards an anterior tilt, the tiny little smallest tilt here will increase the stretch a lot. Okay, and then it's fine if you want to grab the barrel or hold on to the barrel a little bit. Again, my shoulders are not rounded, they're nice and straight, chest wide. I could still grab the ladder behind me to help myself keep the shoulders open. Okay, and then another nice way to make the stretch more intense would be to reach the arms forward and intentionally add the spine stretch forward like you would on the mat. Oop, I just noticed my hip was creeping up, so I'm going to drop the lifted leg hip back down. We don't want to hike. Okay, and then you reach forward. Now that is more of a fascial stretch through the whole back side. And that can be really, really beneficial as well. Okay, that was the hamstring stretch on the ladder barrel.